In our fifth and last installment on our orientation on personal finance, we look at 4 questions that, if answered correctly, can help you successfully navigate through any of the financial challenges or opportunities that you might have at any stage in your life. So let's go through the 4 questions very quickly. The first question is, what are my goals? So this is a planning question. It's a planning function. And if you look at the timeline here, you have a couple of arbitrary goals that we have set. Like for this entry-level employee, let us suppose that his goal is to have a new house, get a new car, and get insurance. Are these goals good for him? Maybe, maybe not. If he has the right income stream, if he can afford these things, maybe. But if not, then I guess he has to defer them to sometime in the future. Sometimes this guy might also have some special financial challenges, like maybe both of his parents are sick and he has to take care of them, or both of his parents are deceased and he's the eldest and he has to look after the education and welfare of his or her younger siblings. So with that, maybe you have to make adjustments to some of the goals that you have here. Now, there's a special handout that I've given you. It's called the Dream Building handout over here, that has a list of several goals that you might want to aspire for. It's okay to dream. It's okay to set goals. Actually, the more you try to set goals, even if you fail, the better, because this would exercise your decision-making and your goal-setting muscles. So you have a goal like becoming a politician, seeing a Broadway show, cruise a boat around the world, and so on and so forth. Okay. Question number 2. How much do I need in order to achieve these goals? Many of the goals that you set have a price tag. And if you want to have these goals, therefore you must be prepared to pay the price for each and every one of them. So this is a controlling function, specifically in the form of a budget. Let's have an example goal. Let's have kids. When you are a manager from the age of 31 to 35. Obviously, there are certain short-term, medium-term, and long-term needs that are associated with this particular goal. From the time your kid is born in the hospital, what are some of the expenses that you have to address? You need to have a budget for the hospitalization of your wife. You need to have a budget for the milk, for the diapers, for the special medicine, for the clothes, for the crib, for the toys, and so on and so forth that you have to spend for your newly born kid. After a few years, then you need to address the budget for his early education, preschool, and then you move on to elementary, and then you move on to high school, college, and so on and so forth. Now, is your salary at that time enough to cover for these particular expenses? If not, maybe even as a student, you need to get involved in some specific investments so that over the period of 10 years, so let's say you're only 20 years old right now, in a period of 10 years, you can use that investment to help subsidize the budget for your kids. The third question is, how can I afford this budget? So here, you need to look at your 4 cash flow quadrants. If I just rely on being an employee, I don't think it will be enough. So I need to see what sort of small businesses or part-time jobs, for example, that I could get into so that I could accumulate the necessary funds to achieve the goals that I have. Or what sort of investments should I make or can I make? Or the big businesses that I could invest in the form of stocks, mutual funds, and so on and so forth. So that these particular goals that I have with this budget can be met. The fourth question is, who are the people who can help me attain these goals? So this is a networking question. In one of our lessons, we talked about social capital, the importance of social capital. These are the people who could probably partner with you in certain business ventures. These are the people who could probably provide you with funds to help you tide through some of the expenses here. People who could give you business advice or investment advice, and any sort of resource that can help you meet your goals and the budget required for these particular goals. Now there's a handout here called the Memory Jogger handout. This is what it looks like. Okay. So if you go through this, it could help jog your mind regarding people that you could contact. And once your memory is quote-unquote jogged, you could start listing them down in your database or your contact list so that you will know who to call in order to meet the particular needs that you have here.